All right, let me start with the 76ers. James Harden, Doc Rivers, Joel Embiid's post-game comments. I know we could talk about the Miami Heat, and they're advancing, but today is about the Sixers.
Yep.
Where do we start with the fingers of blame here in Philadelphia?
Well, listen, Harden's the same draft class as Steph Curry, DeMar DeRozan, Drew Holiday. All those guys are amazing still. Now, also same draft class as Blake Griffin. Blake's done, but Blake suffered a bunch of injuries. Harden just all of a sudden being bad is shocking. Him being bad in the playoffs is not shocking, but him refusing to shoot is shocking. Doc's got a bit of an honesty problem. When he's like, when I got here, no one thought we would be. You had the 8th best odds to win the title when you got there. You got there a year ago. But here's something that I think will blow your mind, Dan, because maybe we should be pointing the fingers at ourselves for believing in the Sixers. I think this will shock you. The Philadelphia 76ers have made the conference finals once since Dr. J retired. Think about that. That's the least in basketball, tied with the Grizzlies, who didn't exist that whole time,
Kings.
the Timberwolves, who didn't exist that whole time, Kings and Clippers.
Yeah.
Kings, Clippers, sad sack franchises, and then 2 expansion teams, and the Sixers. The team, like the Knicks were this great team of the 70s that lived off that rep. The Sixers are this amazing team of late 70s, early 80s, plus the Wilt years lived off the rep. But the Knicks have been way more successful the last quarter century. They've been to 2 NBA finals in the same time the Sixers have been to 1 conference finals. So maybe we're just overrating them. I don't know. I couldn't believe that when I looked that up this morning.
But I just
conference finals.
I don't understand what James Harden's. There's no strategy. I can't go. This is why he's doing what he's doing at this time of the season. And is he happy? Was he happy with Doc Rivers?
So, listen, someone. And I don't want to misquote him because I don't remember exactly who it was. I heard someone speculate on television that Harden was dogging it to get Doc fired so D'Antoni would come in. That's like a wildly crazy accusation. You're just going to dog a potential championship run. You got maybe the league MVP. You forced your way out of Houston. I understood it. The team couldn't compete anymore. Forced your way out of Brooklyn. I understand it. Kyrie's a pain in the ass. Fine. But all to get to Philly. So I think that's too much of an accusation to make. With that said, there's no explanation. It's one thing to be bad. It's another thing to refuse to shoot. Guy wouldn't shoot.
Yeah.
Like literally wouldn't go down shooting. It's puzzling to me. It's puzzling to me.
If you could have one of the 3, you could have Harden now, Kyrie now, Russell Westbrook now.
Oh, God.
And you got to take one.
God. I'll answer that at 9:20. No,
Wow.
The answer is Kyrie.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. The answer, Kyrie's the best player right now of them.
Sure.
Now I don't really love signing up for all the rest of it, but Kyrie, at least when he plays, is still fantastic. Russ is at this point a net negative, and Harden is puzzling. Harden's first 2 games with the Sixers, he was unbelievable. Go look at what Harden did the final 3 games of the Celtics series from last postseason. That's 11 months ago. He was like 33, 8, and 9 average in the playoffs for that. And now if he gets 25 points, the broadcasts are like, oh, a throwback game for James Harden. Like he's Phil Mickelson at the Masters a couple of years ago. Like, oh, a throwback performance. It's 32. It's baffling.